Hello everyone. On today's episode we have a homework assignment with 25 questions I need you to answer to create a powerful, fulfilling life. Hello everyone. Today I have 25 questions for you which will drive you to ignite your mind and create a powerful life. And as always, I'm going to start with a quote. And that quote is, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Socrates, 1399 BC. I love Socrates. In fact, I've got a viewer, thank the universe, I got a viewer question about Socrates yesterday. So I will produce a video on the great man. But Socrates was all about asking questions, examining life. He felt that life was this incredible riddle that logic could help you move through. And the unquestioning mind was a mind that really didn't get the best out of life. So personally, these are questions I've asked myself. These are 25 questions that I've had to ask myself to become the person I am today and to continue to drive myself. And I'm really happy to share that with you today. And on today's video on your one-year journey, it's going to be incredibly important for you to give the answers, the honest answers to these questions. Now, there's no right or wrong answers, but as you answer the questions, the very act of answering the questions allows your consciousness to expand and to envelop new concepts and ideas. I'm going to get straight into it. There's a few questions, so I'll start with question number one. What am I holding on to that I need to let go of? Now, I'm not going to describe these questions because I think they speak for themselves. I've spoken about letting go numerous times. So allow that to sink in and in your own time answer it. What am I holding on to that I need to let go of? The next question, if death was no longer a concern, how would I change my life? You can write these questions down so you can answer them later. I might even post them in the comments below. If I never had to worry about money again, where and what would I do? Who are the closest people in my life? Question number 5. Have I affected anyone's life in a positive way? Question 6. If I don't do it now, then what is stopping me? What would my child self say to me if it met me today? Would it be proud of who I am, or would it be concerned? Can I consider myself a role model for younger people? What's really holding me back from achieving what I want? Who do I look up for inspiration? What's my idea of a relaxing day? What's distracting me from chasing my dreams? What am I buying myself that's moving me further away from my dreams and distracting me? Number 14, what am I really afraid of? 15, what is the reason behind my greatest inspiration? 16, who is the person in my life that inspires me the most? 17, when I failed in the past, why did I give up? 18, why do I allow other people to control how I feel? 19, am I really satisfied with my accomplishments? 20, what personal goal do I have that I haven't completed yet? 21, are there toxic people in my life that I still spend time with them and why? 22, do I buy things that distract me from my greater purpose? 23, how much do other people control my happiness? 24, what is contentment and fulfillment? 25, what is life? Now, these questions that I've written down are designed to take you through a very, very clear process, and whether you're answering them in your head or whether you plan to do this later, what you'll start to find is that the wisdom is there, the truth and the authentic nature of who you are and what you want to achieve is dying to get out. Now, it's covered with layers of mud and marketing and belief systems, but it's still there. And it's so much easier than having to go out and find a guru when you already have that information. So, take some time, sit down by yourself, write the answers down to these questions, print out the questions and store them. Now, ultimately, simply by asking the questions, you have liberated yourself and started driving a responsible reality forward. The great thing is you can hold on to these questions and review them from time to time and really see how far you've progressed. In fact, it would be great if you could write the answers to these questions, and then when you finish your personal 1 year journey, whether you're up to the current day or whether you're starting a bit back, you can then review these questions and see how far you've grown. The questions open your heart, and your heart has the answers. You could go, and I've done courses, I have masters, and I was actually I was speaking to a great guy, Lockie, yesterday, called me and said, mate, I'm really impressed by your education, and you've got a master's degree, you've studied online at Yale, Harvard, all these sort of amazing schools. And I said to him, I go, mate, it means nothing, it's meaningless. I had all the answers all along. This was taking me further away from the answers. I'm not saying don't become educated, I'm just saying that a lot of the big important questions you already know. In fact, in Zen Buddhism, there's this really cool thing, which is, I don't know what it's called, but it's it's like a pole, and it contains books in a sort of circular cabinet. And you have two options. You can open the cabinet and read the books to get the knowledge, or you can spin the cabinet and pray and have the knowledge coming to you. Because either way, you don't need the knowledge, because you already have it. And it's a great way of, I guess, with Buddhism, showing and teaching people that a lot of the answers you already have. The searching is fun, but you already have the answers, and ultimately you just need to ask yourself the right questions. These are the right questions. They're very deep and very powerful. Don't look for anyone else's insight. Sometimes when you can't answer them, come back to them. But I think 25 questions, a small project to undertake in order to start to fulfill your own life. Remember, people like Socrates, who the Oracle of Delphi said was the smartest person on earth, ask these sort of questions. It's good enough for Socrates. It's good enough for us on our 1 year life journey. I'm testing you, I'm challenging you, I know you can come up with some great answers. Other than that, I can't wait to see you for tomorrow's episode on the 1 year life challenge. Check me out on Instagram, YouTube, and my website if you haven't, to make sure you get across all the positive messages and all the things that are getting delivered so you don't miss out. You're worth it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.